And record. We are recording. So welcome. So I'm really actually excited for this for a lot of different reasons. This is a program that was created by Jennifer Courtney, and some of you may be familiar with her. She's one of the tops in the business, and she worked on this and came up with this a while ago, and she's just had a lot of great success for it. So like this says, this 6 weeks class is designed to help you start maximizing your potential. Oops, sorry. To fill up your calendar with bookings and fill up your pocketbook with paychecks and get your product knowledge up to peak performance. How does that sound? Does that sound appealing to anybody here?
Yes, it does.
So you ready to get started?
Yeah.
Awesome. So we're going to start about the belief triangle. This should be at least familiar to everybody. Some of you may be more familiar with it than others. But basically, it just explains how everything works. Your beliefs are going to determine your actions, and your actions are going to determine your beliefs, which then reinforce, or your actions will determine your results rather, and then your results will reinforce your beliefs. So very simply put, whatever we believe, that's going to impact what we do. So if we believe that if I start my car, if I turn the ignition of my car, it's going to start, then I believe it, and then we take that action. We don't even worry about it. We just believe it's going to happen. Okay, so let's think of it this way. Let's say you're getting ready to book some calls, okay, or to make some booking calls. You grab your phone, and the first number you get to make your call. You don't really know what you're going to say. You're not really sure. So the first thing that your brain is going to tell you is what? It's not going to be anything good, okay? It's going to talk, you're going to tell yourself, I don't even know why I'm doing this call. She's probably too busy. Even if she answers, she's got too much stuff going on. And everything in our head, all that negative stuff starts telling us why she's not going to want to book. And so then you don't believe she's going to book. So what comes out of your mouth when she answers the phone? Probably nothing super positive. It's going to be like, hey, I know you're super busy and you probably can't, but I'm trying to book some shows and you're probably going to say no, but do you think you could do a party for me? And then what does she say?
I'm really busy.
Yeah, she's going to say no. And so then that's going to reinforce your belief. Your belief is she's probably not going to want to book. Your actions made it so she wouldn't want to book, and then she didn't book. And you said, see, I told you nobody wanted to book a party. So what we need to work on is our belief. We need to start there. If we don't believe that our products are amazing and that people would drop everything to have a party, then you're going to see, you're not going to get the results that you're looking for. Let me just move this, sorry here. So when we don't believe that these are like must-attend events and that we can change lives, then we're already sunk. So what we're going to do is we want to make sure that our belief is strong. Because when you read this, it says you don't believe that you can change lives with teaching them a few recipes and products that will transform their dinner time dilemmas and bring their family back to the dinner table again. That's what this is all about. We're all about relationships. So we need to start looking at our phone like this, okay? Our phone is where our business is. It is your source for financial freedom. It's our ability to help solve problems for people. And we need to start with how we see this instrument. And we need to tweak what we believe. So when we look at the phone, we're excited because we know what's on the other end. Make sense? Mm-hmm. So how many of you guys, when we talk about doing customer care calls or making some booking calls, how many of you get really excited about that?
Not me.
And this is why, okay? And this is normal. And it's because somewhere along the lines, our belief isn't where it needs to be. Okay, so let's look at what we believe. Grab a piece of paper, just a scrap piece of paper, okay? I'm going to have you write down a few different things, and then you're going to answer yes or no, and this needs to be honest. Nobody else needs to look at this, okay? So on the first line, you're going to write belief. And then you're going to say, the question is, our product. Do you believe in our product? Yes or no? 100% honest. Do you 100% believe in our product?
Yes.
Okay. What about our host opportunity? All the rewards that our hosts can get from doing a party?
Yep.
Do you believe in that? Okay. What about the business opportunity, the ability to make as much money as you want to and give yourself financial freedom as well as personal growth? Do you 100% believe in what Pampered Chef has to offer? What about the company itself? How do you feel about Pampered Chef and the direction we're heading? What Tracy Brickcool has envisioned for us? Do you believe in that 100%? Yes or no? What about yourself? Do you 100% believe in yourself that you can accomplish whatever you can dream for your business? So I'm going to go out on a limb here. Usually the first four, we're all pretty confident in. Often we get tripped up with our own nonsense. And I do that too, and I know I'm not the only one. Okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to work on belief in everything else, and the belief in ourselves is going to come. Okay? So do you truly believe in yourself as a driving force in your business, in your family, in the lives of others? Do you believe that you are someone who can get things done? Do you believe you are a strong and confident recruiter? What about how you think? Do you think positively? Are you telling yourself good, positive thoughts throughout the day? Do you see yourself as successful? Do you see yourself as a successful business owner? Do you see yourself as the leader of a successful team? And do you see yourself as a consistently strong seller? So if our belief isn't where it needs to be here, it's going to wind up impacting our actions. We're going to talk about the 4 pillars of success. And again, some of you might be more familiar with this than others, but this is a very simple way to break down some really big concepts. There are 4 pillars to success in our business: belief, passion, skill, and will. Okay? And one of my mentors from Pampered Chef, she's no longer with the company, one of her most things I still hear coming out of her mouth is belief and passion will get you farther than skill and will could ever do. Because when we believe in something and we're completely passionate about it, even if we don't have the skills perfectly right, that is going to shine through. So we're going to start with belief. If any one of these pillars is lacking, the roof is going to collapse, right? Okay? So when you look at those 4 pillars, if any one of those is weak in our business isn't going to hold together. So what do you think you can do to strengthen your belief system? Well, let me just back up. Did anybody say yes to every single question in the belief? Is anybody 100% on every single part of that? Okay, so we're normal, so that's good. So we need to work on our belief system. So what do you think you can do to strengthen your belief system? Any ideas? Do a quick little brainstorming. What do you think we can do?
Positive affirmations.
Absolutely. Like what kind of things?
Learn everything we can about our products. That's one thing that I need to do.
Yeah. Candy, what kind of do you do affirmations right now, Candy?
No, I really should.
Yeah. Yeah, they're awesome. Terry, what about you? What do you think we can do to help strengthen our belief?
Take some trainings to make ourselves more comfortable.
Yeah.
Oh, they're like noise deafening or whatever, and I could only hear myself in my head.
Okay, is that better now?
Yes.
Good. Those are all things that would absolutely help. Another thing that I learned from a Jack Canfield kind of workshop online was simply listing all of your accomplishments within the business and listing all of your accomplishments in life ever. And I guarantee you're going to start to feel better. Most of us can write down 5 or 10, but the challenge is to write down like 100 of them. So you wind up digging all the way back to your childhood when you got an A on your spelling test. But that can be a really great way to build some belief too. What we're going to do is start with something that's really fun and actually very easy. Your homework this week is to believe again. In order to do that, you're going to need to play with your tools again. Make dinner with your tools every single night. Take pictures and videos of your tools and your dinners. Post on Facebook what you're making. Fall in love with this company all over again. You're going to watch some demos on YouTube. You're going to watch a strong seller do a show. You don't have to do every single one of these, but the more that you do, the more you will increase your belief. And that's the first foundation we have to conquer before we move on to passion. So how often are you guys using your products? Do you use them every day?
Oh, yeah.
Multiple times a day?
Yeah.
How often do you brag about your products? I'll be honest, I don't do it as much as I should. You know, they just become so much a part of our everyday life that half the time we don't even notice it. We don't even pay attention to it. That's how good they are. So as you're using your products, make it a point of making sure you're using your products every single day, if not multiple times a day. At least make sure your dinners, you're using your products. Take pictures, take videos, post them, share things. You're going to watch some things. And that belief is going to start to come back. And there's one phone call that I'd like you to listen to. And then we're going to schedule some time, and we're going to be able to do a little unpacking of that. So the phone call is called Product Pros Have Bigger Shows. And you can see right here where you're going to go. So you're going to go to PCU. You're going to go under Selling. For the courses, you go under Selling. And then you're going to go to Peer Sharing Resource. And I'll post this too so you guys can see it. But you want to listen to the call Product Pros Have Bigger Shows. And this was taken from conference, I think it was, I forget which year it was. I think it was last year. But these are some of the best people in the company, and it's an hour long. So make sure you're ready to take some notes. Make sure you're in a quiet place, and you're going to walk away listening to that with a lot of different things. So what we're going to do when we each do our individual calls is talk about the 5 biggest takeaways from the call. Make sense? Okay. We're also going to talk about how many shows that you're doing on a normal basis right now. We're going to talk about the bookings that you're getting at your shows. We'll talk about the leads that you're getting. We can also talk about anything you may have struggled with this week. And the most important thing is we need to brag on ourselves. We need to keep that positive energy flowing. So what I would really want to see is in our team Facebook page, get used to bragging about yourself, guys. Okay? And we've done this a long time ago, but we haven't done it recently. And we do hashtag, and it's Rockstar Do and Tell. And so you get to brag about all these amazing things that you're doing with your business. It doesn't have to be, oh my God, I just sold $6,000. It can be hashtag Rockstar Do and Tell. I just offered the business to my host. I just offered the business to everybody at my party. I just booked a party from a scratch resource. And as we continue to do this, think of the energy it's going to start to create. Because you guys are going to see what you all are doing. You get to cheer each other on. You're going to get cheered on. And how's that going to impact your belief? Make a difference, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And each week we're going to have a new call for you to listen to start strengthening all of your pillars. Okay? So any questions on the stuff that we covered so far tonight?
Seems pretty straightforward.
It is. And that's the cool thing. So we're going to start with, like I said, belief. And I'm going to post some of this. But what I also would like you guys to do, and I mentioned this earlier, is to continue to flood yourself with positive things. So has anybody gotten the book, Energy Bus? I had mentioned that. Has anybody ordered that yet or gotten it yet?
I looked at it.
Yeah. So you can usually get it cheap. I went to Bull Moose. The books that I posted in the Team Believes, those were all used. You can get it used for a couple of bucks. But that is going to be a game changer for you. So I highly recommend getting that book and getting it as soon as possible. And it's a quick read. I'll show you. Okay. It's only this big. It's not super long. Okay. But this will be a game changer for you. And then what I also want to see you guys doing, you're going to be sharing the Rockstar Do and Tell, all your little wins. And then we're also going to start to share within our Facebook group positive messages. So you can just go onto Facebook and you can get, motivation quotes, things that I'll post sometimes. Everybody needs to start posting that. Because every morning and every afternoon, every night, whenever we get onto Facebook, when we are continually seeing positive things, how's that going to make you feel?
Good.
All
Now,
right.
is this in our party? I mean, in our team group, or in a group just for us, or in Facebook in general?
It's going to be a combination. Okay?
Okay.
So the sharing of the videos and your pictures of all the things that you're doing with your tools, that's going to be on Facebook in general. Get it out there. Put it on Instagram, if you're on Snapchat, whatever, but just get it out there and share. Okay? The Rockstar Do and Tell, the hashtag, that's going to be in our team Facebook page. Because what will happen is you'll get other people on the team who this wasn't the right time for them to do this program. You're going to get some positive feedback from them too. And then within our Facebook chat group, we're going to continue to post positive things for each other. So it's going to be like a three-pronged approach. And I'll write this all out too so you guys get it. But we're sharing with everybody in the world about all the awesome things we're doing with our products. Everybody in the team, we're going to start to share those hashtags, the Rockstar Do and Tell. And then within our Facebook, we're going to continue to give ourselves some positive affirmations. Sound good? Okay. So our calls are going to be, our group calls are going to be every Wednesday night for the next 6 weeks. And then we're going to schedule some one-on-one calls in between each call. So you're going to have some homework to do. And then we're going to have some, excuse me, we're going to have some coaching calls. And the cool thing about this is these are all going to be things that you can do that are very easy. You're going to learn a lot of really great things from watching some of the different videos. And like I said, I'll post this. But I guarantee you, if we all really take to heart what these experts are teaching us, it's going to make a big difference. Okay? So, anybody excited to get started with this?
Yes.
Yay! So this call we're only doing, it's a half an hour, so you guys have the gift of time right now. So like I said, I'm going to post where your links are. Watch some of these different people, get onto that call and listen to the amazing things from the product pros and start posting your videos. Start tonight. Make yourself a snack. If you haven't already done dinner, make yourself a snack and pull out some of your favorite products. And then make sure you get into the team call and say, just completed first call of 6 weeks to success, and encourage everybody to join the next time. Sound good?
Yeah, sounds great.
All right, guys. So this is the start of a really fantastic 6 weeks. We're going to get our belief strong. We're going to work on the other pillars, and we'll get our businesses where we want to go. Okay?
Yeah. Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you guys so much for taking the time. And I'm going to post all your homework, and I cannot wait to see what you guys do. All right. Thanks, guys.
Thank
Okay.
Take care.
you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.